And another thing, the DC cancellations. Again, this is 7 books? 6 books they canceled.
It feels like a sweep, you know, like a clean sweep.
Yeah, kind of, but don't they do clean sweeps every 2 to 3 months now?
Well, there was some of these that have been hanging on for a while that it's finally like, come on, like
first wave, second wave,
yeah.
and third wave are being dropped.
Like Hawkman. Hawkman, to me, didn't have a strong launch. Certainly had nothing but weakness during Liefeld's thing, and then wasn't given to a writer that had a voice and a direction for the character with DeFalco, who, you know. So, I mean, Hawkman, the unfortunate thing about Hawkman is that he's being canceled right when he's joining the Justice League of America. Yeah. And his book has been billed as in the Justice League family of books, even though he was never a member. And you think about all the Justice League family books, because it was this family which wasn't a family, because the only members of the Justice League were those, you know, those 7 that all of them are canceled. You got Captain Atom, wasn't a member of Justice League family, canceled. You got now Firestorm, wasn't a member of Justice League family,
canceled.
Hawkman, you know, and thankfully Green Arrow's hanging on because, you know, I mean, he did appear in issue 8 of Justice League with a big tease that he's going to be part of it. And so they're launching these. I guess my overall point is they're launching Justice League of America with launching Vibe and launching Katana. And then they still have Catwoman and Green Arrow with books, and Hawkman's a member of that team. And just when that's starting, he loses his book.
His book. I mean, everyone, you know, when Liefeld jumped ship on Deathstroke and Hawkman in August, he knew nothing good was coming. Like, you know, it's a bad omen.
When you're talking about the writer's voice and the direction of the character, Deathstroke to me was starting to work. It was like an old man kick-ass. You know, for Higgins. Right. And then they put Liefeld on it, it's just like WTF, you know? Just because this guy did a sort of facsimile of him called, you know, Slade Wilson doesn't mean he can write Wade Wilson. And then, you know, you put the guy that we like, Justin Jordan, from some of his indie stuff. And it was all right, but the damage was done. And
it's funny because DC put him on Team 7. And they took him off of that and they put him on Deathstroke. Now both these books are canceled.
And Team 7 again was kind of like dead in the water from the start, because it's like it started with a 0 issue and we're like, does this book take place in the past or the present? I don't know from the 0 issue. And you know, you got these 7 characters that are all fighting for a few lines in the issue 0, and a lot of people's like, screw this, I don't care. Because, you know, like Wildstorm has not worked, and again and again and again, it's never worked for anything but specific creative teams, you know? And I would like it to have a voice. I'd like the Edge to be actually super edgy and have a angle that is not the horror hero Vertigo angle, which is DC Dark, but the Edge to have this like sharp edge of, you know, very current, very modern, nothing at all to do with Rob Liefeld in any way, shape, or form, and really not much to do with Jim Lee. I mean, yes, he aesthetically designed them, but, you know, he's not a writer. He doesn't pretend to be a writer.
Yeah, if you don't have a strong story for it, don't. It was a soft launch.
I would pull, you know, these edgy writers and just let them loose to do whatever the heck they want with those characters.
Ravagers was canceled.
Ravagers should never have been a series.
Yeah, no, that was soft, limp, I should say. It's awful. And Amethyst canceled.
Yeah, Amethyst. I like the concept. I didn't dislike it. I like John Constantine in it. That was cool. Yeah, that was cool. But it's dead in the water to me because it's sword and sorcery, Amethyst with backup Beowulf and or whatever they feel like putting in there for $4. And if you look at the history of the $4 books, other than what is essentially Jonah Hex, which already had a fan base that built from there, you have canceled books. You know, if we're talking about actual like $4 anthology type thing, we're not talking about Justice League with a backup Justice League character, or, you know, Action with a backup Superman character, or, you know, Batman with extra Scott Snyder in the back. I mean, come on.
I'll pay $4.
We were already paying $4. You know, like, that's cool. I like that, but $4 for this anthology type thing and calling it Sword of Sorcery. If you didn't like Amethyst, why would you pay the $3 to get a $1 worth of backup? And if you didn't like the backup, and you weren't crazy for Amethyst, why pay the $4?
Why pay $4?
And you know, when you look at the other launches by I don't know, DC's one of their co-publishers, Dan DiDio. Did he launch his Phantom Stranger book as the realm of magic and mystical arts featuring Phantom Stranger and back up someone you don't care about? You know, it was just a $3 Phantom Stranger sink or swim. You know, so
I thought Amethyst was going to be a platform book for other sword and sorcery characters. I thought they were. I mean, I don't know if I'm making this up or not, but I thought that's what the title was going to be used for. They never introduced any more characters. I don't know. I feel like, I mean, yeah, it wasn't a great.
Well, title, with Amethyst,
it didn't have its legs yet.
You have Jim World, and that's all the supporting stuff. And yes, they threw Constantine in, but it just wasn't a.
That wasn't a.
I don't know. It's like Justice League Dark. With that, you have this is the world of DC magic.
Yeah.
In Justice League Dark, any character connected to the dark or magic can and will appear in this. So get ready. You know?
Right.
And plus, it's $3.
It's $3.
So
like, draw the line.
There's that. But she's moving on to writing Birds of Prey.
There you go. And like, a couple of creative changes. Jimmy Palmiotti's on Batwing, and like you said, Justin Jordan on Superboy. That's interesting. That's
I want to see what he's got.
Yeah, he's going to show some.
I want to see Superboy like Luther Strode. Yeah, you know, just this kid with too much strength trying to find his way in the world. I mean, do that.
Right. That's smart. That's good. Give me a Lobo book.
And put some Trad Moore covers on Superboy. You know, like, come on, DC, get it together.
That'd be smart. You might end up on the cover.
Oh no!
Don't trunk dial. And that is pretty much it as far as a weekly recap goes. Stay tuned, you know, online, Facebook, Twitter as always, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks. Bye bye.
Adios.